The supplement industry is worth over $50 billion, and the vast majority of that money is being spent on products that do absolutely nothing. Pre-workouts, fat burners, thermogenics, CLA, raspberry ketones, Garcinia cambogia. Most of it is marketing dressed up as science. Here is the dark truth. Out of the hundreds of supplements being sold to you right now, only 5 have real, peer-reviewed evidence behind them for fat loss. And I will tell you something else. None of them are the ones being advertised the loudest. The supplement industry works on one very simple model. They find something that sounds scientific, put it in a capsule, hire someone with a good body to hold it, and charge you $30 for something that costs 30 cents to make. Your body does not care about the label. It cares about the compound inside it. And most compounds being sold to you have no meaningful clinical evidence for fat loss at all. So let us talk about the 5 that actually do. Number 1. Caffeine. This one is not a secret, but most people do not understand why it actually works. Caffeine increases your metabolic rate by 3 to 11%. It directly increases the rate at which your body oxidizes fat for fuel. It also improves workout output, which means you burn more during every single session. And the dose that works is modest, 2 to 4 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. A strong coffee before training is enough. You do not need an expensive pre-workout to get this effect. Number 2 is going to surprise you. Creatine. You know creatine. You probably think of it as a muscle supplement. But here is what most people miss. When you are in a calorie deficit trying to lose fat, your biggest enemy is muscle loss. Lose muscle, and your metabolism slows. Your body burns fewer calories at rest. And fat loss gets harder, not easier. Creatine preserves muscle during a deficit better than almost anything else without adding a single calorie. More muscle preserved means more fat burned. That is why creatine belongs in every fat loss protocol. Number 3. Protein powder. Not because it has magic fat-burning properties, but because the single biggest mistake people make when losing fat is not eating enough protein. Protein has the highest thermic effect of any macronutrient. Your body burns 20 to 30% of its protein calories just digesting it. Protein powder is simply the most practical way to hit your daily target. That is its value. Nothing more, nothing less. Number 4. Green tea extract. EGCG, the active compound in green tea, has genuine peer-reviewed evidence for increasing fat oxidation. The effect is modest. We are not talking about dramatic results. But it is real, it is consistent, and it is safe. The mechanism, EGCG, inhibits an enzyme that normally breaks down norepinephrine, the hormone that signals your fat cells to release stored fat. More norepinephrine signal, more fat release. 300 to 400 milligrams of EGCG daily is the studied dose. Combined with caffeine, the effect is meaningfully enhanced. Number 5. Vitamin D. This is the one almost nobody talks about in the context of fat loss. Over 70% of Indian men are deficient in vitamin D, not borderline deficient. Clinically deficient. And the research is very clear. Vitamin D deficiency is directly linked to impaired fat metabolism, lower testosterone, higher cortisol, and significantly reduced ability to lose body fat. You can be eating right, training hard, sleeping well, and a vitamin D deficiency can be quietly blunting every single result. 2,000 to 4,000 IU daily. Get a blood test. Know your number. Fix it. Here is the actual dark truth about fat loss supplements. These 5 work because they support the fundamental biology of how your body loses fat. They are not magic. They do not override a bad diet. They do not compensate for poor sleep. They do not replace the work. But if your training is consistent, your protein is high, and your sleep is protected. These 5 will quietly and meaningfully amplify every result you are already earning. Every other supplement is just noise. Save your money. Drop a comment below. Tell me which one surprised you most. And if you want to know exactly which of these are right for your specific situation, the link to book a strategy call is in the description. Subscribe. Every week, I break this down. See you in the next one.